tutorial for the song Truth Be Told by Matthew West. I want to mention Jennifer Navarro. Thank you so much for requesting this video, and I really hope it helps. Just a few things before we get started. I made a Word document with all the lyrics and all the chords, so here they are. And this is what I'm going to be using while I do the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link in the description so that you can download that and print it and have the chords for yourself. So I would definitely recommend that because I'm going to be telling you what the chords are, but it'll just be so much easier if you have them for yourself. The song that I played it in the video was in key of E flat, I believe. But what I'm really doing is I'm playing in the key of C, but on the piano, I have a transpose button, so I'm transposing it 3 steps up. Also, throughout this song, there is going to be a main pattern of chords that we normally play. So if you learn one thing, that's probably the thing you want to learn the most. It's like this main pattern. So I'm going to show it to you in just a second. The first thing that we want to do is transpose the keyboard 3 steps up. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to do the main pattern of the song. So the main pattern is just C, G, A minor, G, F, and G. So that's what you play for the intro. So it's going to be like, okay, so that's my intro. So let's just kind of break down what I'm doing here. So I'm playing the main pattern. However, I am playing these chords in inversions. So what that means is usually people play C, they play chords in what is called root position, where the root is on the bottom. So what that means is like if you're playing C, you're playing C on the bottom. So C, E, G. But what I'm doing is I'm actually playing C, but I'm playing G, C, E. So it's just a different order of playing the same chords. But it just kind of gives it a smoother sound, so I would recommend doing that. And then the other thing that I'm doing is I'm not just playing them straight like that. What I'm doing is I'm doing like, I'm kind of alternating the different notes that I play. So for example, I would play C and E together and then G. C and E and then G. So like, and then on the bottom hand, I'm playing the root note of the chord. So for the chord C, I'm playing C here on the bottom and then C down here. And then for G, I'm playing G here, then A minor, or you can do both. Then G, F, G. Okay, and then the last thing that I do after I do that all that is I'm kind of hitting the F harder, the top note F, and then I'm doing B, C, D, C. Yeah. So playing that all together, it's going to be okay, so that's the intro, and now we're going to move into verse 1. So for verse 1, you're just going to want to play C and F, C and F, and occasionally you'll throw in a G. Since this is the first verse, we just want to keep it more simple. So you want to keep it to those more simple chords. And you're also going to want to play a little quieter. So let's do that. Line number 1, you're supposed to have it all together. And when they ask how you're doing, just smile and tell them never better. There we go. So that's really all it is for verse 1. It's really simple. It's mainly just C and F, C and F. Next, we're going to move on to the pre-chorus. So this is going to switch it up a little bit. This time we're going to start with an F. So it's basically just F, G, A minor, G, F. So let's play that. Truth be told, the truth is rarely told. Now moving on to the chorus. This is where we're going to switch back to that main pattern again. So it's going to go back to the C, G, A minor, G, F, G. So we're going to do that for 2 lines, and then it's going to switch it up a little bit by starting with F again, and then it's going to go back to that same pattern. So I'm going to walk you through that right now. I say I'm fine, G, A minor, G, F. I'm broken, G, when it's out of control. Let's say it's under control, but it's not, F, G. There we go. So those are the first 2 lines of the chorus where we just play that same main pattern. Again, kind of improvising a little bit, like doing that. I say I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. But you can keep it more simple too if you just want to play straight chords. Fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, but I'm not. Okay, and then for the second half of the chorus, we're going to start with F again. So it's going to go F to G, A minor, G, F. Those are actually the chords that we played in the pre-chorus. So those chords just kind of show up in the middle of the chorus. So it's going to be, I don't know why it's so hard to admit it, G. And being honest, A minor, G, F. And then it's going to go, there's no failure, no fall, there's no sin. And then for that part, you're going to go back to the main pattern. So there's no failure, no fall, there's no sin, you don't already know. So let the truth, G, be told. So then you're going to play the main pattern again, just like you played at the beginning for the intro. So let the truth, that's on G, and then be told, main pattern. Okay, so now that we got through the first chorus, we're going to jump right into verse 2. So now at this point, since you're well into the song, you're going to want to start playing harder to show that it's getting more powerful. So really, for this verse, you're going to play the main pattern all throughout, just giving it a little more power and more emphasis. So here it says, there's a sign on the door, it says come as you are, but I doubt it. So you're going to want to play that stronger. So like, there's a sign on the door, it says come as you are, but I doubt it. You can also do like improvisations too. Cause if you live like it was true, every Sunday morning you'll be crying. Didn't you say church looked more like a hospital? Also, you might want to experiment with different inversions too. A safe place for the sick, the sinner and the scarred and the prodigals like me. Yeah, so that's really all there is to verse 2. It's just you're playing the main pattern just a little stronger. So now we're going to go back to the pre-chorus, which is basically the same as the pre-chorus we did before. However, this pre-chorus just adds an extra G. So here it is. Truth be told, G, the truth, A minor, G, F, and then this part. Am I the only one? Right on that only, you're going to go to a G. Only one. And then we just go back to the chorus. So the chorus is just going to be exactly the same. Probably playing a little stronger though. So let's do that now. I say I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, hey I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm broken, and when it's out of control, I say it's under control, but it's not. And you know it, I don't know why it's so hard to admit it. And being honest is the only way to fix it. bridge. So you know how after the first chorus we went straight into that kind of interlude that was the main pattern again. So we're not going to do that this time. We're going to just jump right into the bridge. So it's going to be like, let the truth, that's on a G, be told, and then we're going to go to an F. Can I really stand here unashamed, knowing that your love for me won't change? So basically for this part, you're just going to be playing the chords that are written there on that sheet. So it's going to be F, G, A minor, C, F, and then the part, oh God, if that's really true, you're going to go back to a G. And then for this part, we're going to play the main pattern again for the part, let the truth be told. So we're going to play the main pattern again, but we're going to play it higher to give it just kind of a different effect. I just really like it. I think it's really pretty. So you're going to go, let the truth be told. Yeah. And then also you can like improvise again, like do different notes if you want to. So really kind of whatever you want to do, but I would really recommend playing that part an octave higher. I just think it makes it so much prettier. So yeah, now after that, we're gonna go to the last chorus, which actually has a key change in it. So it's basically gonna be the same thing, but in the key of D. You know how the main pattern was C, G, A minor, G, F, and G. So now we're gonna be playing the main pattern, but in the key of D. So now the main pattern is now going to be D, A, B minor, A, G. But then other than that, it's just going to be the same. And again, if you print out the sheet, which I really recommend, you'll have all the chords there, so you can just follow along with that. So we're going to play that now. Let the truth be told. I say I'm fine, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine, hey, I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm broken, and when it's out of control, I say it's under control, but it's not, and you know it. And then you're gonna go to G. I don't know why it's so hard to admit it, when being honest is the only way to fix it. There's no failure, no again, and then right there you're going to go to another A. Yeah, I know. And then it's going to repeat that last part again. That's on page 4. There's no failure, no fall, there's no sin you don't already know. So let the truth that goes to an A be told. So yeah, I think in the video, the way I actually ended it was I did like a, yeah, that was what I did. So basically what I'm doing is I'm starting here on a D, and then I do, that's A, D, F sharp. It's basically D but inverted. And then I go to a C sharp, right here, and then to a D, and then I just end it on that D chord. So again, it's gonna be like, okay, so that is the whole thing. That's the piano tutorial. So I really hope that this was helpful. Please let me know in the comments if anything wasn't clear, or if you have problem accessing the Word document that I posted on there. I really recommend downloading that so that you can just have the chords right in front of you. Yeah, so really the main thing with this song is just remembering the main pattern of the song. C, G, A minor, G, F, G. But then in the key change, that main pattern changes to D, A, B minor, A, G, A. But other than that, it's just kind of following the chords through that. Don't forget to just kind of vary it up, improvise a little bit, and just have fun with it. So I really hope that you enjoyed this and that it was helpful. Please let me know what you think. Yeah, thanks for watching.